Zechariah 10. Please see Ephesians 2:19-22. Ask Yahweh for rain in the time of the latter rain. Yahweh will make flashing clouds, and of rain showers he will give them, for everyone grass in the field. For the idols speak delusion, and the diviners envision lies, and tell false dreams in vain. They comfort. Upon thus the people went their way like sheep. They are in trouble, because there is no shepherd. Against the shepherds my anger is kindled, and the goatherds I will punish, for Yahweh of hosts will visit his flock, the house of Judah, and will make them as his royal horse in the battle. From him the cornerstone, from him the tent peg, from him the battle bow, from him comes every ruler together. Zechariah 11, no comment. Zechariah 12, please see Isaiah 53, Matthew 27:35, John 3:16-17. And I will pour on the house of David and on the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and supplication. Then they will look on me whom they pierced. And yes, they will mourn for him as one mourns for his only son, and grieve for him as one grieves for a firstborn. In that day shall there be a great mourning in Jerusalem, like the mourning at Hadad-rimmon, in the plain of Megiddo, and the land shall mourn, every family by itself. Zechariah 13. Please see John 10:10-14, Matthew 26:31. In that day a fountain shall be opened for the house of David, for the inhabitants of Jerusalem, for sin, for uncleanness. And it shall be in that day, says Yahweh of hosts, that I will cut off the names of the idols from the land, and they shall be remembered no longer. And also the prophets and the unclean spirit I will cause to depart from the land. Sword, awake against my shepherd, and against the man who is my companion, says Yahweh of hosts. Strike the shepherd, and the sheep will be scattered, and I will turn my hand against the little ones. Zechariah 14. Please see Revelation 22:5, John 7:37-39, and Revelation 19:19-20. Behold, a day of Yahweh is coming, and your spoil will be divided in your midst. For I will gather all the nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished, and half of the city shall go into captivity. But the remnant of the people shall not be cut off from the city, and Yahweh will go forth and fight against those nations as he fights in the day of battle. And it shall come to pass in that day that there will be no light, the lights will diminish, and it shall be one day that is known to Yahweh, neither day nor night, but it shall happen at evening time that it will be light, and it shall be in that day that living waters shall flow from Jerusalem. And Yahweh shall be king over all the earth in that day, and it shall be Yahweh is one, and his name one. And this shall be the plague with which Yahweh will strike all the people who fought against Jerusalem. His flesh shall dissolve, and while he stands on his feet, and his eyes shall dissolve in their sockets, and his tongue shall dissolve in their mouth.